Yeah, yeah. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Soon as you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffee. Money clip I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch. I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell it, most of y'all is flawless. Broken wrist longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the game's enormous. What's an ass? She is a gorgeous. Live my life last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know when knocking on the door. This came in, I came in. Did it like the Porsches coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10. Yeah. Yeah. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Soon as you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffee. Money clip I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch. I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell it, most of y'all is flawless. Broken wrist longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the game's enormous. What's an ass? She is a gorgeous. Live my life last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know when knocking on the door. This came in, I came in. Did it like the Porsches coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10. Yeah.
What's up, Bomb Squad? What's up, Bomb Squad? This DC KOOLAID in the building. Lisa's on her way. Anybody else want to get on the panel? You're welcome to get on the panel today because we're gonna talk about, you old when you. We did this the other day, and then we was like, oh man, we left out a lot of stuff. So people that don't know, Jack's trying to get me to play with him, but I hope everybody having a good peaceful Saturday and enjoying life. We're gonna be here for a while, and I'm gonna tell Brittany they loud upstairs in the background. I can't have them talking loud in the conversation. But if you want to get on the live stream, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat right there. I already put it. I put it twice. The link is in the chat. And we will be talking about You know when you old. You know when you old. Hold on, let me get Leilani. Hello, Leilani.
Hello.
You know we're gonna be talking. You know when you old, right? I even wrote a couple of things we didn't never talk about, like stuff like when you was growing up and everything. So I'm just waiting for Lisa to get on, then we can get on, and then we gonna wait for Lisa to get in, then we're gonna go on and talk about it. But other than that, like I said, I hope everybody having a good day. Make sure you share this live stream right now. Get some other people up in here. And if you want to get on the live stream and you don't want us to see you, you can also get on a live stream where we can just hear your voice and you can voice your opinion about when you old, and you can blank out your you can do this. Basically, you can just stop your cam and just talk like this. There's nothing wrong with that. I see a lot of people do it everywhere. But if you want to get on and you don't want us to see you, you're welcome to get on and talk without a face. Let me add Lisa on here. So, hi, little girl.
Hiya.
Look at Leilani. Leilani all in the cut in the background. Leilani in the background. So, since we on this topic, when you get older, like when you young, you do a whole lot of things when you young, and you experience a lot of things. You experience going places. You experience seeing things, hearing things. You experience a lot. So I'm 55 years old, and I have experienced a lot of things that just doesn't exist no more. So it's funny because Leilani have kids and we have kids, and I'm sure other people in the live stream might have kids or not. What's up, Stacy? What's up, Miss Tell the Truth and James and everybody in the bushes? Um, we all experience stuff with our own kids, not knowing things. We even did a video a couple of years ago where I actually found old items like a beeper, aka pager, and Nick looked at it and he was like, fumbling around with it. And I guess he figured the doctors had these things. And then we also gave him, we showed him a picture of a cassette player. What did he call that thing? I think he called it like, what did he call a Game Boy? Was it a cassette player? I can't remember. Babe, stop looking at your sleepy eyes. Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne.
Du-
Hey,
Dwayne, you
y'all.
can come up here too now, cause you can come up here and share your stories when you was when you old. Okay, so we gonna start off with let's start off with before we go to the kids part. Let's start off like you old, like back when I was growing up. I can recall getting a bicycle, aka bike, two wheeler. But when the bike that I had growing up, okay, cool. The bike that I had growing up, they used to call it a bus. Now y'all remember that? Because you had the 10 speeds, and then you had the handlebars that go like this. And they used to tell me, sorry, that's Jax. Jax, where you going? There ain't no food in there. I gotta put on some food. Oh, I did. You know the handlebars that go like this, and you ride the bike like that? When I was growing up in DC, they called them a bus, and it was the most embarrassing thing because everybody else had 10 speeds. This was before the mountain bikes came out. It was no mountain bikes. It was either a 10-speed bike or a bus bike. So that's what they called them out here. I don't know what they called them out there where y'all at, where you was at, Bay, and with Leilani at. It, yeah, they called them bus. You got. We got talked about in DC if you had them, and my parents ain't know.
See, up here, that's a different thing because down there, that's just a different way it handles. 10 speeds had the gears, so if you didn't have a bike with gears, you just had the straight out handles. So I mean, I don't think there was a. They had bikes that were expensive that didn't have gears on them. So I don't.
Yeah,
I
they
think that's
call.
just a regional thing. I don't think that's a. Even now, they still have the bikes that have the long handles out. But I know we didn't. We never called it by another name. It was just a bike.
Yeah, they called us. They had called us. We had the bus bikes. So
I think that's just like the difference. They
Never
got
heard
people
that
say soda and pop. I think that's just regional. I don't think they have nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. So now they got mountain bikes. So they don't call them that. Also, what was the other thing they had? Babe, turn your headphones on. I mean, turn your thing on. Your let me turn this down. Turn
Yes, sir.
your okay. What I did was I took it off the other thing because she said they can hear you better.
Oh no, I was just saying that. I think that's regional. The bus and the different bikes, because even a dirt bike, even it's just still a bike. It's
Did you
just
have a
you
bike
had.
like Lonnie?
I
What
had a
kind of
lot of
bike?
bikes.
Huh?
I had a lot of bikes.
Okay. Did you have the bus bike?
So, but why did they call
We
it a bus
didn't have
bike?
that name either in Texas or Oklahoma. We ain't had no
Because
buses.
back
But I
then
had
the
one.
bike
I
was
had
like
a bike that had a motorcycle seat. That was my first bike. I had a pink bike, but it had a motorcycle seat, like the big, wide, long
yeah. That's why they
motorcycle.
called it that. Because what it is, it was a big seat, and your friend could ride on the back, and you like this, and use the bus bike.
But
No.
it didn't have a straight handle like that though. It didn't have that straight across bar, but it did have that seat. It was a huffy.
Yeah, I think you just got different bikes for different stuff.
See, now Stacy said the
No,
banana
not the
seat.
banana seat.
Yeah,
I got a banana seat bike after
the
that one.
banana seat is a smaller one.
Yeah, that's a skinny one.
Yeah, that's the
The
smaller one. The
motorcycle is
one that
wide. It was like this wide, and it was big, and it had the little ridges in it, like on a motorcycle. Like it was a big seat.
It's the banana. Now, you know that's old when you had a banana bike. If you had a banana bike, that's old. I ain't have a banana bike, but I had friends that had a banana bike, and then I had friends that had the big green machines and the big wheels.
I think they. I mean, but they still have them, but they just
They shrunk them. They not big no more.
well, nah, big. I mean, I think we just grew.
No,
I
I
don't know
think
if they
yeah,
shrunk them. I
that's
think we
because
just
you
got older.
bigger. They didn't get no smaller. We just got bigger, and now we look at stuff like, wasn't it bigger than
Yeah,
that? No, it
I don't think the
wasn't.
stuff
We were
got no
just
small. I
little.
think we grew. I don't think
Well,
they
what
shrunk
about
Yeah,
a
them.
we
Big
was just
Mac? You
little.
know you old when the Big Mac was big.
But it was big because we was little.
It's
It
like the
wasn't big
little
because it
red
was big. It
wagon.
was
You
big
look
because
at
we
them
was
now, and you're
little.
like, oh, that's
I
little.
think
It
they
was
shrunk
big
the
when
Big
we
Mac.
was little. We just
The
not
same.
little no
It's been the
more.
same song. To all beef patties, fish sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, things on sesame bun.
With a little shrinkage.
Well,
Well, the Big
I
Mac
mean,
is smaller. That is smaller now. That's not the
Big
same.
Macs did get small.
I don't know. Like I said, I was grown when I first started. By the time I started eating restaurant fast food, I was grown. So I
Big
wouldn't
Macs
have known
got.
what an old Big Mac looked like.
Anybody know about Big Macs? Big Macs shrunk. And
Because
the
they
Whopper
switched, they started
Juniors are
using the
still the
Come
same
same.
on.
hamburger patty as they do on the kids' burger. So they definitely did get smaller.
Okay, baby, be careful.
The Whopper Juniors are still the same.
I love you.
Here you go.
I always say that when I don't
The
know. That's just
Whopper.
a habit. I always say that when somebody leave out the house.
Wait a
But
minute. Hold on. The Whopper Big Whoppers are still the same. Correct?
Yeah, Whopper's still the same size.
And the Junior
it's a quarter
Whoppers are
pound.
still the same.
I mean, because like the quarter pounder was a quarter pounder. That's a quarter pound of meat. And I never knew how much was. I don't know.
Well,
Again,
okay,
I'm
so
not good in the fast food.
the circumference of the Big Mac used to be the same as the circumference as a quarter pounder. Now the Big Mac is only this big.
Yeah, Big Mac like
We went from
this.
a normal patty to this.
Oh, okay.
We're
'Cause I
not
don't.
talking about the thickness, it's the circumference. It used to be a whole burger, and they put it down to that little mini cheeseburger.
Mm.
Well, everything. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I can't be in part of that conversation because I don't know what they used to be.
They used to be big. Big Macs used to be huge. Big Mac was like a Whopper almost.
Cause see, I grew up in a town. If you wanted a hamburger that was not made at your mama house, we had little restaurants. We had
Now,
places that we used to go. It wasn't. The McDonald's came after I graduated. After I graduated from high school, we had a Burger King before that, but then nobody really eat there because we knew the people that worked there, so we didn't eat there. Other than we just had places where we got food from. So
as far as like whether or not stuff got smaller, I assume it did because a lot of stuff got smaller as time went on.
No, but hold up. Are we gonna come out the food category? What about back when you was young, when they had like the Pintos and the Yugos, and what was that other little car? They were little. It was a Pinto, a Yugo. It
The
was a
bug?
Honda. Was it a Hyundai or Excel something?
Now, Hyundais didn't come around until
Yeah, I was like 12 or so when the Hyundai came out.
yeah, Hyundais didn't come around to them. You just talking about the old ugly cars that didn't last. Pintos, Yugos lasted for a couple of years.
Now I
But I was
rode in
grown when
Yugo.
Yugos came out. Again, I was grown when Yugos came out. I was an older. I wasn't a kid when Yugos came out.
I rode in the Yugo.
I did too. It's a mess, but
That
you know,
thing
my
tight.
cousin had one.
Even
But
though I was
Oh, a
small
dart?
back
Is
then,
that what you
it
wanted? A
was
dart?
tight. A who?
that's a Dodge. She's talking about a Dodge Dart.
I don't know what that
It's a
is.
lot of little cars that didn't make it to. But I think that's just as
I know
time
what I
changed,
remember is
the
the
shape
El
of the cars
Camino.
changed.
No, what about when you used to get in the station wagon with the seat backwards? You be pressed to sit with the seat back, and everybody jumped there first.
See, I had that, but it was just me, so ain't nobody else sitting back there but me.
She was just lucky. She was one of them lucky.
Sorry, y'all.
Had the
When I
back
think
part
about
window
being
and the
old, I
people
think about
driving
all the
behind
stuff
you.
now that I say that I sound like my grandmother. See, that's where it started. We was doing something last night, and I said something, and I said, "Well, God damn it, I done got old." Cause you know how your mom say stuff, and you look at your mom like, I said tiki taki. That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
That's what started the conversation.
You was
So,
talking about TikTok.
so no, I said tic tac. So I was on TikTok, and they did something, or we was talking about something, and instead of saying TikTok, I said tic tac. So she started. She like, what the hell you just say? I said I meant TikTok, but you know what the hell I meant. But then I said when I said it, I was like, I sounded like my grandmother back when she was, she was like, they say stuff like, I can't think of nothing right now. But you know how you listen to your parents and your grandparents talk, and you hear what they say, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, you're so old." But then you're them, and then you say something, and you're like, "Well, God damn it, why am I so old?" Because I was like, because I said tic tac. She said, "What you said?" I said, "I'm talking about TikTok, but you know what the hell I meant. It's tic tac." Then I said tiki taki. I said that just sound like somebody grandma will say. If you tell your grandma, think about it. Go take your phone to your grandmother, your great grandmother, and say, "Mom, I want you to watch this TikTok." The TikTok? What's a TikTok? That's a TikTok. So I realized that I'm getting older because it's like when Nick was talking talking about music and how it has changed. And he's telling me about all the people that he listened to now. And I'm going, that's garbage. And he's like, that's fire. I said, it's fire. It's a garbage that should be on fire. Yes. It's hot garbage. It's not just garbage. It's hot garbage. And then I told him, I said, the reality is that your music is trash. Now, make no mistake about it. However, even if it wasn't trash, this is just how different generations and eras talk about the music that is going on now as opposed to what we came up with. The kids now can't touch what we came up with. It just is. However, they don't know about that because that's not their generation. And when I was talking to him, I'm like, I'm old as hell. We sit up here debating
Over some music.
over whose music is better. In every era and every age group is gonna tell you that music is fire, but they don't realize a lot of these new kids are listening to old music.
But let me say, my child will come in here and tell me
Hold
why
on,
all
hold
this
on.
new music is garbage. Rayon is like, this is
Your boy,
why
you
this
can't
is
hear
terrible.
Let- Your voice got
a static.
robot. You sound like a robot.
Trying to move the. Is it better over here?
Yeah, much better than what it was before.
We understand. You sounded like old girl from Charlie Brown.
You said,
Let's try and sit it over.
no, that's because it might have been blocking the speaker. Like my phone, if it's low on top of the desk, you can't hear me until I lift it up on that thing.
Okay, is it better over there?
Yes.
All right.
What
I had
you
to
say
move it
now?
away from the monitor.
Oh yeah, you was getting really feedbacky.
What you
Go
were
ahead, say
saying
it
now?
again.
I said I can say that my child will come in here and tell me that all the new music is hot garbage.
Well, if you got kids and you're older, kids didn't grow up listening to like I grew up listening to the 50s, 60s, and the 70s music. That's what I grew up listening to. That's what I grew up. That's how I learned how to sing, listening to um, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Natalie Cole. That's how I learned. That's how I learned to control my voice. Listen to the old school. Now, can these girls touch? Some can, but most can't. And I'm cool with that because they're not looking for singers. This generation wants entertainers. This generation wants somebody who can do everything. They don't just want somebody who can stand up on the stage and sing. So,
Stacy Nelson said, "You know you old when you know what Charlie Brown teachers sound like."
yep.
Wah, 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 wah.
You know you old when you have seen Charlie Brown on TV when it first came on. Not in reruns. Play with me if you want to. You know you old when you used to watch Flintstones on Saturday because they were still coming on TV. You
Yeah.
know you old when you said that the actress that played Isis on Saturday TV died because she was just old as hell.
See.
I know I'm
Nah.
old when I know that on Saturdays it was cartoons from about 7 in the morning until about noon, and then it was karate for about 3 hours, and then it was westerns all the rest of the day.
Wait a minute. On Saturday, you missed Soul Train at 12 o'clock.
Soul Train on Saturday was
You be like,
cartoon.
Soul Train coming on. You waiting to do that little
Solid gold,
hoverboard.
You know you old when you used to watch Solid Gold on TV.
solid gold, and hee haw.
I know about that.
That's what it was. The midnight special with Wolfman Jack.
No,
Yeah.
you old when midnight come and that snow come on your TV, you ain't got nothing to watch. You know how you be watching TV now all night long, all these series? Shit, that damn TV cut off at 12 with that song. I'm like, damn.
But so you got to get the Star Spangled Banner,
Yep.
and then you get Sit Ubu Sit Good Dog, and that's it. TV over.
The kids would go crazy if that happened to them now.
Yep.
They come running
The
in your room
kids,
talking about you paid the cable bill. My TV went off. Sure, it's out my room.
yep. That's
You
what
know
it is.
what? You know what? If kids had to live without central heat now,
Shoot,
think about it. Think about it. I grew up in a house where we had one air conditioner in the living room, but it would cool the whole house off because it was one of them big. I'm sure it was some kind of radiation or something coming off that big thing, but in that mouth. But we had the heaters that were in the wall. You know, the heat. We had gas heat, and we had the fire in the bathroom. Do you know how many of these children would be on fire if they had to sit up there and turn their heat on in their room off and on?
Miss Tell the Truth said, you know you old when you used to watch Fat Albert in the game.
Yep. You know you old when you sit up there know Fat Albert in the game by name.
Yeah.
Abba dooba deeba dabba dooba deeba. Play with me if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's just it's not even I wasn't even talking about the cultural changes that the time changes. I was talking about just the personal changes and the things that you see yourself doing. I see myself doing that is you would always say see your parents or your grandparents doing, and you like, oh, you so old. You know, like going in the store and looking at 2 packs of meat and putting the one back that was 2 cents cheaper.
It's how
Looking
old
for the
I
2
am.
cents cheaper meat. Not just putting it back, but looking for it. I got one that say $5.98. Baby, I got one that say $5.96. I got one that say $5.62. That's the one. Get that one. I don't
See, I
know
knew I
why.
was old when I started using the arthritis cream.
Yeah.
I knew I was old when I sounded like Rice Krispies and milk when I woke up.
You know you old when you be pulling out that heat pad. You be like, "Oh, this shit feel good."
You know you old when you ride down the street and you got your kids in the car. You better get some shit on this side. I'm not crossing this highway. I'm not going across this median. Or this is the favorite one. Once I take my bra off, we ain't going back out this house. I don't care. But mama, but you should have told me when I had my bra on. Once I get in the house and I unsnap them snaps and I pull it through my shirt and you see a bra fry across the living room, you in for the night play unless you walking.
But you know that's some old shit back in the day.
Let my mama come
You
out her
just doing
bra and
the
then tell
old
me I'm about to
stuff.
go somewhere. Because see, now, truth be told, I wouldn't put a bra on to go drop Nick off or go to go through a drive-through. But my grandmama was going to get dressed.
Uh-huh.
She would get dressed to go out, even just to drop me off. I'm like, Mama, just come on, let's go. I gotta put my bra on. I gotta put my slip on. I gotta put my stockings on. Where is you going?
Uh-huh.
My granny had to put on makeup. My granny woke in the middle of the night with lipstick on.
Yep.
Where you going when you drop me off?
Yeah, just tell the truth. Say, you know you old when you roll in the car with no seatbelts. I know, right?
You put a seatbelt. The killer part was
The car didn't even
it was
have
more
a seatbelt.
dangerous to have on a seatbelt in old cars than it was not to have on. Because back in the day, cars were made out of steel.
Yeah.
They're made out of steel. These cars would cut through trees if you was going fast enough. They would. I'm telling y'all, I was every summer. You know you old when you plan a summer vacation. Because every summer, my grandfather
vacations.
no. When they plan a summer vacation, that would be a night for my grandmother and my grandfather sit up in the bed and they would plan where they're going on vacation. So they had planned. We went to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Texas. I'm sleeping in the back seat. It's a car accident. Somebody that ran my grandfather off the road, and we in the ditch. The car is like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the back seat. I ain't know nothing. I happened to wake up on the floor. And then they was like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "Where we at?" I said, "We there?" And said, "No, we in the ditch." I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't know. Nowadays, if you hit a curb, the whole bumper fall off. That's why I want an old car. There used to be. I don't know if it was an urban legend or what. But there used to be this man. I think he was in New York, and he was rich, wealthy man, but he had an old school Detroit-made steel car, and in the car he would have different car decals in the window. And somebody asked him about his decals. They were like cars that you've had before. They were like, people gave you the stickers. He said no. He said, I hate these little new cars. So these are all the cars that I ran into with mine. You know what? That's who I wanted to grow up and be. Somebody rich enough to just run through cars.
Yeah, you know when you
don't like them.
When you had those big cars and 3 people can ride up front and 4 in the back. Back in the day.
Every car that was made back in the day, you could get 6 people in them. Every car that was made. It didn't matter. Even the car that was supposed to be a sports car, even a Corvette could ride 3.
Hold on, Miss Tell the Truth said we had a big Ford Country Square. It was green with brown, looked like wood on the side. They had the wood panels.
We had one of those, the Chevy 1970. Hold on. It was a 1972, brand new, off the lot. How my grandfather wanted it. It was that creamy color with the wood panel on the side. It's seated 1, 2, 3, 4. It's seat 9. 3 in the front, 4 in the middle, 2 in the back with the rear facing seats in the back.
Yeah,
and even with the rear facing seats in the back, it still had it still had a good amount of room as far as because it was station wagon. So, they had the flat So even with the seat flipped up, you still had space in between the back seat and the front seat. You still had storage space. So that's how, yeah.
So that means they had to put the suitcase and luggage on top of the rack. Looking like, hold up, remember the movie Lampoon Vacation?
Oh yeah.
That's what they look like.
We didn't have to use the rack. We had the car itself was big enough that even if you had the back seats flipped up, you still had space between the back seat and the way back seat to put stuff in the middle.
That's crazy. Hold on.
And then if you're getting real good with it, we could drop the back seats down and just have a front seat. You could damn near move your whole house in the station wagon by yourself, all alone, with a V8 engine. 120 on the odometer. If you got the 120 in a station wagon, your ass will go into jail. I don't have a chat. Hold on. I don't have a chat. I don't have a chat, y'all, so I can't see what y'all saying. So if anybody's saying anything, I don't know what these.
Tell the truth to the last person.
And I can't see no way. Where my glasses at? You know you old when you can't function unless you can reach your glasses.
You said, "Oh, when you can reach your glasses."
I say, you know you're old when you can't function unless you can reach your glass.
That was crazy.
I was trying to be grown, and I have glasses on.
See, so what is it your kids, Leilani, that they can't adapt, that they wouldn't be able to adapt or function with if it was something back in the day?
Having them 4 channels on the TV.
The what?
4 channels on the TV.
Oh shoot, they probably lose it, huh?
And and no remote control, having to get up and change. Yeah.
I remember they had like the Sesame Street channel. What's that thing? Electric Company channel. That was 32.
That was the same channel, PBS.
No, one. See, we 22, 26, and 32. Yeah, those were like
Sesame Street and Electric Company was the same channel. That's PBS.
Yeah, PBS. It was PBS.
It was? I don't remember.
It was PBS.
Was the same channel.
Oh shit. Yeah, PBS. It was PBS.
Yeah, I remember all of those back then. That was crazy.
Oh, she said we can feel the rain coming. That's not old. That's raggedy.
I've been feeling that for a long time, way before.
That's not old. That's raggedy. I could feel the rain coming in my 20s. I mean, I could feel the rain coming in my 30s because I had dislocated my knee when I was young. I dislocated my knee when I was a teenager.
Yeah, if you lived rough, you could already feel that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She said you could feel the rain coming.
I've had a bad back and bad knee since I was a teenager, since I was about 14, 15. So,
hey, babe, did they get Nick a feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You frozen, Lisa.
Yeah, I'm frozen for a second.
Hold on, what toys did you have that they don't have now?
Light Bright.
They got Light Bright.
They do?
It's fine.
It's still a Light Bright.
No, the Light Bright.
They
you got to get the construction paper and put it on there, and you poke holes in the construction paper, and then you had to get some more construction paper. If you ran out, you couldn't play with the Light Bright. That's what I'm talking about. Whatever they got new, I know they don't need no piece of paper.
I know what they got.
That's what I'm talking
I know
about.
what we ain't got now.
You was very, very frugal on your usage of your paper because you knew once you poked all them holes, that was it.
It was a wrap.
I know
they got that 300-watt light bulb in that damn Easy Bake Oven. Yeah, the original Easy Bake Oven.
Do they still got
my original Easy Bake Oven would get so hot that it melted the oven itself. Yeah. The oven was melted. You're cooking a cake for real.
Melt the whole oven itself.
The sit and spin. Remember the sit and spin?
Oh yeah.
Then yourself, you spin so fast you go flying across the garage.
The who?
The sit and spin.
Yeah. You know, we had one. Well, we didn't have one. One of the kids in the neighborhood had one, and we was curious what was in there to make it spin. So we was destructive growing up. We took it on top of this it was an apartment building next to the house we was in, and you can drop it off the little, you go up the steps and you just drop it down, and they kept dropping it down. All these marbles came out. That was the most amazing thing that happened as a kid because the marbles was rolling. So yeah, the sin spins are actually small now. They still have them. But do you remember?
Bilateral, nigga. What's bilateral?
Do you remember the
Two.
Do you remember the old TV, the kids' TV? You spin the thing and you move the paper and it was the cartoon.
Yep.
Spirograph.
They don't have that. They don't have that no more.
I think they got. I think they got them, but they update them so they be electric and they got lights shooting out the back. Kids don't know how to play with this paper
the
and
little
pen
thing
no
you put
more.
the round
Yeah.
thing in, click. I can't remember what it was called.
Those metal jacks that you used to play.
Was it Viewmaster? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Viewmaster.
Bet.
Oh yeah.
Kids don't play them metal jacks. I mean, for real metal jacks.
I got some of them over here.
Them things will have you hollering and cussing out everybody.
That's something I ain't never know how to play.
Pick up sticks, Jack Lincoln logs.
Oh yeah.
What was the barrel of monkeys?
Barrel of monkeys.
Who?
It was sort of like pick up sticks. You had a barrel with monkeys in it, and you had to lift up the monkeys, and the monkeys couldn't fall off.
What? Oh, the thing.
Yeah.
The monkey in the barrel, you say. I remember that. Uh-oh, Leilani about to show how old she is. She about,
them little games.
She about to pull out some shit.
You know you old when you used to be in somebody's house that had those black velvet paintings and them damn UV lights.
My grandma still got them.
Play me if you want to. Play me if you want to.
On the wall. And
they had it like it was art.
Like making love is still on the wall in her bedroom.
Yes, they would have old freaky stuff on the wall. Kids being there.
No, when you old and you go to your people's house down south when they got them damn plastic over the plastic, the sofa came in and it's still in the plastic.
No, it's not what they came in. They would go buy extra thick plastic to put on their couches.
Yeah, that was
They'd be mad if you sat on them.
Plastic it came
and
in.
then that shit would stick to you. See, kids don't know about
and you mess around and go to sleep on that shit you want to. Woke up your whole side covered in sweat, or you stuck to it. Because it was always in the room and didn't have no fan. And you go in there, go to sleep, wake up, stuck to it, face all squished up. What else?
Uh-oh, she about to pull it out. See?
Oh, the jacks. Silly putty. Y'all remember when you used to get silly putty? And then you would take it and use it because silly putty. You could take the silly putty and put it on top of like the Sunday cartoons. Yep. And you could make the copy of the Sunday cartoon with your silly putty.
See, I ain't know that. You older than me.
Oh, you remember the stuff you could order off TV in the tubes and it stank and you squeezed it onto a straw and you blew it and you made a bubble?
Y'all remember the little sea monkeys?
Yeah.
That you could buy at the back of the comic books.
And what about the wax stuff? You dropped the wax in the water and it grew up the side of a
yeah. Oh. Y'all remember the ant farms?
The what?
Yeah, you buy a little ant farm thing.
Oh, ant farm. That.
Yep.
See, they don't kids don't know about how. You know you old when you
rock.
Who?
The pet rock.
Pet rock. It was
I'm still looking for that spoon and fork to go on the wall. I'm gonna find me a spoon and fork. We move and get our kitchen, y'all bet. We all see.
And my grandma both still got the spoon and fork on the wall.
She been looking for that thing.
When y'all see our house when we move and get it, y'all gonna see a spoon and fork on the kitchen wall. Just cause.
My grandma and Papa both still have a spoon and fork.
That's crazy.
Y'all remember that rattan furniture? You know that big chair with the fan back that they took pictures in everywhere?
Oh,
y'all know what the hell I'm talking. Hold on, let me find that chair. Hold on. I'm about to find that chair. Hold on, give me a second. I mean, y'all keep talking. I'm about to find that chair.
No, you remember that the living room set that everybody had? It had the wooden handles and
With all that flowers on it,
with the
baby.
cowboys or something on it.
With them flowers on there. And it was always that rust. It was always a rust, yellow, white, orange flowers.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, let's go back. Let's go back when you got your grandparents with the buffet, the buffet. What is it called? The buffet.
A buffet.
Oh, the buffet table.
Yeah, the big thing in the whatever that thing was.
Yeah, the buffet table.
You couldn't go in that thing.
Cause that was what stuff was.
What's up, ladies?
What's up? What's up?
Oh,
Rico, how old would you go back? You know you old when what?
hold on. Let me see. Can y'all see this? Hold on.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Now that's that outside furniture they have on their porch. That the pieces be sticking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it go. There it go. That chair right there. Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, my uncle.
When y'all daddies was picking up y'all mama, they was in the club. They had that chair and they took a picture. He was sitting down like he was the king. She was sitting up like standing up like she was the queen. And they took that picture with them afros and bell bottoms. That's how your daddy got your mama, that chair.
That's crazy. How you know when you old, Rico?
When you start aching, your body start aching.
Nah, I started that in my 30s. That's just because I've been working long. I've been working since I was 17. That ain't old. That's raggedy. Old and raggedy is two different things.
What's up, LP?
How you feel, Leilani, now?
Old and raggedy, that's two different things. Raggedy is when you start feeling the rain.
No, y'all,
and-
you know, what's that? Oh,
What's that,
man.
pizza?
Everybody looked like they had that kind of
Baby, you mess around and hit your knee on that thick ass wood, it's over. You got a whole decapitated knee. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked like pizza.
Everybody
over
had
here.
it.
And they had the full set. They had the couch. They had
it's a couch.
There's ornament right here connected to a table.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And they had the chair. They had not the ornament, the what's the table in the middle? What's the big table you put in front of the couch? The coffee table was an ottoman with a table in the middle.
Yeah, if they was fancy, they didn't get the wood. They just got this.
Yep.
LB said, you know when you look at the sky and say it's gonna snow today. Well, you know it.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that wallpaper border that every mama put in the house? Either had fruits and vegetables or these big ass flowers.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I got
no,
you.
that's in somebody's house now.
That's inappropriate. But do y'all remember when in the bathroom your mama had your shower curtain set up like a living room window with the valance?
Did any of y'all have to walk through these beads in everybody's house?
Baby, I want some of the beads now. Play with it if you want to. I want some bead doors now. They see the smooth sail.
What was the purpose of those doors?
To make noise so you knew when somebody was coming. Clack, clack, clack.
Yeah.
Clack, clack. Who coming through my hallway?
Ain't nobody stinking nobody's house with the bead doors. That bead doors is a beast. I want some now. We need to put some in here. You trying to sneak off in here? Don't knock on the door. See some bead doors up in
I
here.
was wondering what the purpose was those bead doors. I mean the beads.
To separate the room without separating the room. That's all. It was like to separate so that you can get a semblance of privacy if you got the little bead doors. But some of them were a little bit closer so that you really couldn't see through them all the way.
LB said beads were the statement piece.
Yeah. You got your house slick when you got. Y'all remember all that home decor?
Thank you, Miss.
That's like we ain't black and y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Huh? You know that home decor. You go in somebody's mama house and they whole living room look like the front page on one of them books they give out during Christmas time. Y'all, hold on. Let me. I'm about to find the home decor. Y'all keep talking. Yeah, I
You
know what
remember
I'm
the
What's
talking
that?
houses that had the plastic all the way through where you were supposed to walk?
Oh yeah,
about. Oh,
people
the
still got
little
that.
runner,
I hate them things.
And when you pull it
baby.
up, you got the holes in the carpet. You're supposed to vacuum that
Yeah,
out.
the little plastic joints.
And if that bitch slip up and them little spikes is upside down,
You
And
better not
step
be
on them.
barefoot.
They still sell those. The
Yeah.
kids don't know what that is.
uh-uh.
We came back in the day where they had those things.
Cause your mama is going to put that on her carpet, cause y'all not about to mess up her carpet, okay? Y'all running and you know you old when the first thing you want to say about your kids is they ripping and running through the house. What the hell is ripping and running?
Right?
Ripping and running. You just running. All of a sudden you ripping and running, which
Nightness
for no
tells true.
reason.
Nah, you know what? You old when you used to go in your mama bathroom in the bathroom and you see that red thing with that long white thing.
Oh, I didn't know what that thing
And you
was.
like, Mom, what is this? And she said, go put that back. Don't you ever touch that.
Or the vinegar is in the
Look, y'all remember when your
bathroom and
mama
they tell
house
you
used to
don't
look like
touch
this?
it. Oh damn, that's old.
Mhm.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on. And they used to have the home decor parties where the people would come and they would sell you a whole living room set that had mirror things and candle holders and big ass animals, and they was all silver and gold. And you sitting up there had your Black Panther sitting next to your fireplace with your flowers up here and the picture. What the hell? Sitting next to your fireplace.
Hey Williams.
Y'all remember? Come on there. Come on there. Come through.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
She said, along with do. Yeah, Shamita, that's it. I ain't want to say.
What's that?
When your mama had that old red thing in the bathroom with that long white cord thing with the hose
Oh,
popping.
you want to play with it because see, that's the problem. Parents don't tell you what stuff is.
Yeah, and then
So
you want
you
to
get in
put
the
water
shower, you want
and,
to play with it.
and you walking around squeezing in the water.
Yeah. But
Everybody had these eagles
And then
or
yeah.
whatever they are on the
you get
wall.
older and find out what that is. And you like,
When
oh,
you remember you
snap.
was in the bathtub playing with it, squeezing out the water, you like, what the hell? And don't sit up there and let your mama still be using it. And then you gonna go to play with it. You like, it stank. Why it smell like vinegar? And then you end up washing it out because you playing with it in the bathtub. And then later on, when you get older, you be like, oh, that was oh.
Yeah, because it be in the bathroom and you like, all right, it got holes in it. And then you
I
just
used to
like
take that thing
Baby.
outside,
water left in there. You
put
just
water
like,
in it,
you're a
and
kid.
we
You
hold it
don't
up
know.
over our head and play
But
with
now
it.
you older, you like,
That fool said he took it outside.
Nah, we did. We didn't know
You
what
know
it
you
was.
old when you used to get sick. And as soon as you got a sniffle or a cough,
oh Lord, I know
your
what you
mama
mean.
and them would go to the old pharmacy. Wasn't no CVS, wasn't no Rite Aid, wasn't no
No.
Walgreens. It was the pharmacy. And for our neighborhood, it was Robinson's drugstore. And you would go into Robinson's drugstore, and on the back of the shelf, where all the dust at, would be this box. And in this box was this bottle. And the bottle had Father John's on there. And inside of the Father John bottle was the thickest, most disgusting substance known to mankind. And then my grandma would take it and shake. She had to shake it because it was thick. So she had to shake it out onto the spoon and put it in my mouth. And I'd be sitting up there like, it would taste like old fish. And she was like, just take it, you'll feel better. Now you felt better because you had threw up everything you had ever eaten in your whole life. So yes, you felt better. Or they would go get cod liver oil. Here, take this. This fix
Oh yeah.
everything.
Oh, that was nasty.
But my hair
Collard
was shiny though. But my hair was shiny.
What's that?
What was it? Campo
Everything that
Fatigue.
hurt. My
As
granny
soon as
told me
you
to go
hurt
get
your
Campo for me.
Mercurochrome.
Yeah, that's one to burn. That's a red one.
Mercurochrome.
I used to
It was
cry
that
about
red stuff in that little brown
Mercurochrome.
bottle with that little tipple, and you get a scratch, and she would dip it on there and rub it on there. Yep.
See,
Didn't nobody have no
Try on the Mercurochrome.
it wasn't no what stuff now? It wasn't no Neosporin.
nah.
Don't want no Neosporin.
Vicks on your chest, LB said.
Baby, if you know you didn't, if your grandmama has not put Vicks on your chest, put you in your hottest nightgown, and then on top of that nightgown, put you in your hottest robe, and then on top of that robe, put you up under 3 blankets so you can sweat out whatever. That's why we didn't have no demons. That's why one of us possessed, because that shit they did. So demons had to live through that Vicks and all that hotness. That's why you didn't see no whole lot of black folks on the damn I was possessed by a demon, because your grandmama done one time wrapped your ass up like a mummy, rubbed you in Vicks, and made you sweat out thoughts you ain't even had yet.
Well, why that shit sounds so true.
And the killer part is now that you done got older, you want to do that shit to your kid. Turpentine. Now,
I'm old and country, so my granny would look at me and say, "Go get me that turpentine, you worms," and she'd take this and rub an X on my navel and my back to get rid of worms.
now I don't know why our parents and grandparents thought we had worms like we was puppies. So I don't know why they thought that, but they was you go get a worm. Don't be walking outside without no shoes on. Them worms gonna come through your feet.
I be out. I go in the backyard with Papa and he'll dig up the potatoes in the garden every single time. Go get that turpentine. You got worms.
And when you a
That garden.
kid, the killer part is when you a kid, and you somebody say you got, and you when you a kid, you believe that you get worms. So you sitting up there thinking that, oh Lord, I got worms. If you lose, if you lose 1 ounce of weight, oh Jesus, I got worms. Oh my God, worms. You just killing yourself. Where the hell we just get worms at, y'all?
Granny, she
just
can always
listening
see
to
it in
them.
my eyes.
Yeah.
She would look at my eyes and be like, "Go get the turpentine. You got worms." I'm looking at my eyes like, "Where she see the worm at?"
Wait a minute, I got a question. That's not the same turpentine, the stuff you put on mixed with
Yep.
paint.
Yep, it's the same thing.
Surely is.
It's just in a smaller bottle
Damn.
for you to use on your body instead.
Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. Hold on, slow down. This little
Turpentine
orange
is
bottle.
thinner, Raylo.
This little orange bottle. Go to your mama house, your grandmama house. I bet they still got this bottle somewhere. Now that bottle is 700
Yeah.
years old. It is
My
sitting in the
daddy
back.
do.
And it still
That
works.
Bobby
It
John.
don't work. It didn't work then. I don't know what the hell was in there. But baby, that shit was thicker than fire. Hold on. Since 1855, let me show you the old box. Because that was the box that was in my house.
That just looked
Wow.
nasty.
Baby. Hold on.
But you know what? Back then, they had more stuff that can cure you quicker.
I don't know if it can kill you quicker, but I know it kill everything in you, so it don't matter.
You know
See
which
this
one
spot?
I
Hold on, y'all.
like?
And look,
This is the
look
one I
at it
hated.
dry up on the top. Look.
I look like I seen that bottle
Ooh,
before.
yeah, 666. Now maybe back then that was
Nasty.
killing the demons too. I don't know.
That right there was some nasty something.
I never
And then
seen
turn
that one
around and I
before.
watched that movie, what was it, Damien?
What you?
Yes, I'm telling you,
This is
shut
Robin.
up. Look.
Raylo and Robin in here.
Look.
If you want to get on the panel, hit that StreamYard link. What is that?
That's the
Something
that's
for
the
gold.
stuff she was saying. Hold on, I'm gonna be out for 1 second. I'll be back.
Oh my God, y'all use turpentine for a belly button to get rid of worms.
But
I'm
anyway,
scared. I never heard of that
what
one.
is that?
I used to like this. I used to sneak and drink
Castrol.
this. This is probably why I got
Now that
stomach
sounds
problems
familiar too.
now.
That's for medicine, right?
That'll
It's
help
castor
you
oil.
poop. It help you poop.
It's a dang laxative.
Who's that,
You
baby?
need some of that
I thought
DC.
it tasted good.
It help you poop.
Yeah, it
Castor
mess
oil.
up your body when you drinking it every day for no
You remember
reason.
Pepsis, baby?
Yep.
Mm-mm.
That's what's wrong with my body right now because I used to sip on this. I'd sneak and get me some every day.
Yep, Flashes Castoria. Sure did. I had that. Every bottle that I have showed you was in my mama house.
Video, baby.
Every bottle I have shown you was in my grandmama's.
See, I was hard to take medicines. I'd be like,
Well, see, my grandmother, my grandfather and grandmother, my parents were nurses.
Well, it
So
tastes
they
like
believed in medicine.
root beer and licorice.
Oh, that's messed up.
It tasted, But all it did was make you go to the bathroom.
All right, so y'all, we gonna get out the medicine. What about like foods back then that they don't have now, like farina?
Gum and cheese.
Who?
Farina is cream of wheat.
Farina ain't cream of wheat.
Yes, farina is cream of wheat.
Farina's better than cream of wheat.
Farina is cream of wheat, same thing.
Cream of wheat, just in another country.
That's cream of wheat. They still
same
have
thing.
it in the store.
Farina is actually the store brand name.
Yes,
cream of wheat is the brand name. Is the brand name.
Well, why it tastes different?
Because they cook it different. Because when you put something, it ain't gonna. It's like I can make a cream of wheat, you can make cream of wheat, and Leilani can make cream of wheat, and they all taste different. Because I don't make mine with water. I only use milk, sugar, and butter. That's all I put in mine, like a pinch of salt.
And I put brown sugar and cinnamon in mine.
But that government cheese, that government cheese, I remember that, man. My parents never got it, but my mom got it from the neighbors.
My granny got it from all my cousins because none of them wanted to eat the cheese, so they would bring her.
I'm gonna go out
cheese,
for a second.
The can of pork, the can of chicken, the powdered milk.
Spam, we ate spam every damn day. Seemed like spam. Let me see. What did we eat?
That's some nasty stuff.
My granny would buy Viennas. We ate Viennas.
What the heck is a Vienna?
The little sausages in a can.
Vienna sausages.
I thought it was Vienna sausage. Maybe I've been saying that wrong.
Oh
no. I don't know. That is not a hot dog.
It's not a hot dog. It's a sausage.
Oh, it's a sausage.
They got so many different ones now. So,
what else did Green buy? Potted meat.
Peanut butter.
Hold on.
Potted meat.
I got to ask you something.
Deviled ham. That's what it had. Deviled ham. That's what she would buy.
Oh yeah, I used to see that devil's ham in the store.
My granny just liked the bologna with the, with the red plastic on it. Saltine crackers, Viennas, peanut butter and jelly. You remember when Spam had that little key and you had to twist and roll it open? And if you broke it, you couldn't get the can open?
They still got them.
With the key? No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, you pull it like that. It's a pop open.
I'm going to get something from the store.
So what is it?
To show you.
Spam. He say they still got the Spam with the little key.
They still got the key. And you just open. Turn it all the way around.
That's not Spam.
That's that Cornish thing, right?
That's the other one. That's not Spam.
Ain't that Cornish something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Cornish hen?
Spam used to have that key back in the day.
Look at LB got the LB got the damn and Scrapple. Now I like Scrapple.
Never had Scrapple in my life.
I don't know what it is.
It's hog head cheese.
I mean,
I don't wonder. I don't wonder.
Yeah, I do Scrapple. I like Scrapple. What's that?
That's the key on the Spam.
You know, they got all different kind of Spam now.
But this is the original key. You had to take that off and then you had to peel it and rotate.
Like that.
Yeah, that I'd seen that in the store. Next time I go, I'll just have to show it. I won't buy it.
Rico, I think you're just remembering from your childhood because you ain't eating Spam no way because it's pork. I think you looking wrong.
No, I was in the store.
Spam doesn't. It used to have a key, but it doesn't.
Today and I seen it.
Now there's another one he's talking about.
Maybe that might be hash.
Yeah,
But
I
it
think
had a
that they
key
do
to
still
it.
have. I think it's a corned beef hash that still has the key.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm about to look it up, right?
You looking for it? Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
mean,
too.
spring good if you fry it. I ain't never ate it. Just eat it.
Yeah, this one right here. It still got a key on it.
Yeah,
See on
yeah.
the side.
Okay, that's
Oh
a
yeah,
key.
corned
Yeah.
beef, corned beef.
Yeah,
I've
but
seen that before. I don't even know what that tastes like. What that taste like?
It's
it's gonna
Salty.
be
nasty.
fresh. You had it.
That's the same. Oh.
Yeah, it's the same.
See, and got potatoes in it.
It's better
Yeah,
going
it's
and
the
make
same.
your
Crazy.
homemade. It tastes better homemade.
So listen. So you know you old when the kids don't know nothing about the library catalog in order to check a book out and look for it. Can you picture your kid in the library trying to check a book out when they can just go on Google on the phones? They make it so easy for them now. But back then, Rico, you ain't never been to the library and you had to go through the little catalog card thingy. What you call that? The file card thing?
Oh, in the library?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
card
file
catalog.
card. The Dewey Decimal System.
I'm
That's what
trying
it
to
was called.
think.
That's the Dewey Decimal System is the system of the numbers and letters that make up how you look for books in the library.
You don't remember that, Rico? You
Mm-mm.
must
You
ain't
know
never
Rico
seen
didn't
that.
go read no books.
I read books. I just don't recall that in the
Oh,
library.
hold on.
Rico, hold on, y'all.
Wait a
We
minute.
ain't about to breeze past the fact that he talking about he don't recall. Now I'm older than Rico. Now Rico. Now how old are you, Rico?
He
No.
probably just went to the section he wanted. He just went to fiction and looked. He looked, look.
You
Everybody didn't go
don't
look in the
remember
card catalog.
No,
that
I
big
really can't.
wood
I
box.
can't recall
Uh-oh.
that
You
being in the
you don't remember
library.
that big wood box in the library with the little drawers in it? And in the little drawers were little cards that had a description of the book and where you can find the book in the library. Nobody ever told you to go look up a book.
Oh, you talking about the? Oh, okay. They still got them there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's
Yeah,
how they do
okay,
the
yeah.
library.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh,
y'all
cool.
were about to breeze past that.
I thought
Everybody
you
know what them
said.
damn
I
books
thought
looking
you
up
said
for.
it was inside the book.
Went to school.
You had to go look through that thing to find the book. So you remember that, Rico?
That I do remember.
That was crazy. Now my question is, do they still have
Well,
that?
my son sure did
Yeah,
ask
They
they
me
still
still
that.
have
have it.
He didn't know how to do that.
Hmm.
Let me see. I never understand that
They
system.
still
I
have it.
don't feel
That's
bad.
interesting.
I just don't get it. Oh.
So how did you know what the book was, Rico?
We look it up online.
No, back then.
But I don't know.
Hold up. How old are you? How old are you, Rico?
I
Rico
am
wasn't
40
looking for
years old.
y'all. Rico wasn't reading no books back then.
I am 40 years old. I was born in
No,
1981.
I'm Rico.
Huh. It just, I just,
Ceylon said you ain't-
Rico, how often did you go to the school library when you was a little kid?
oh, not much. Not much. I'm gonna be for real. Not much.
Like I
Because
said,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. See, my dad had books. My grandmother had actually a lot of books in their house, and we read whatever they had in there.
Mm.
You know,
kids
but I
didn't go to the
mean,
library, especially boys.
we never
Didn't go
really
to the
been to
library.
like a library just to be going there.
That's
It's
crazy.
like when I was in junior high,
Hey,
it's
see,
funny. When
your
I was in
auntie
junior
kinda
high,
red.
I went to the library twice. I checked out 2 books in the library. Read
I
them
stayed in
and
the library.
I won
You
a
stayed in
prize for
I
reading the
read a lot. That was all we could do.
most in the school.
That was all we could
And
do
I
was
was like,
read. So that's all I did.
y'all
So
was 2 books.
You see, Raylo
Because I was
said
the
he
only
asked
person
the
that checked out
library.
books in the whole dang school.
now y'all remember the overhead projector?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that audio visual thing that they used to have a TV and the VCR on? You knew it was about to be a good day because you was about to watch a video in class instead of hearing somebody talk.
I remember that. I remember I can go back as when we all had to do this little reading test, and the words, like now they call it closed capture. Back then the word, it go like this, it just go up.
I
You had to
remember the
read.
Pizza Hut store
They
club.
wanted to test see how your reading skills, how
I
fast you
remember
can
that
read.
Pizza Hut that gave you free pizzas for reading books. I remember that.
Yeah, but now you got closed capture on TV.
Y'all remember when Pizza Hut and Kentucky Fried Chicken used to have a buffet?
Oh yeah, I remember.
I remember
Pizza Hut did have, I remember KFC.
Kentucky.
KFC had a buffet too.
McDonald's had a buffet, a breakfast buffet once upon a time.
I don't know about that. I ain't never heard of that.
They had it. It was in Maryland. They had a buffet only for breakfast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they did. Let me see what else. Oh man, let
But
me
I
go
Pizza
back.
Hut, Pizza Inn,
Oh,
all of them had buffets.
Matter of fact, yeah, Orlando, Florida had it in they restaurant, a buffet, but I don't know what happened to it.
Anybody that grew up in the country, you remember going out and going fishing with those little fishing poles, not with a rod and reel, but with the little pole.
Just the pole on the in the
Just the pole.
string.
Just the pole. Just the pole and the fishing line.
I was in the city.
Bamboo pole with a stick on it. I mean, with a string on it.
Yep. Fishing line, a hook,
I
a
used to
sinker,
always
and a
ask my
pole.
grandfather, I'm like, how are we supposed to bring the fish in?
You pull
gonna
it
put
in.
the net, you gonna put the net out there and bring it in.
You gotta pull it in.
Look at Ronnie. How you doing, Leilani? Wheel it in.
You just pull it in. You ain't got no net. You just snatch it.
You just
When you
pull
feel
on
it
up
pull,
the
when you feel it pull on the line, you snatch it up and pull it in. You ain't had no net. That was not our. That was rich. That was expensive. Well, nobody get no net. You better snatch that fish out that water.
I remember I remember with LB talking about Shakey's. Shakey's had the best pizza. I remember that. Going to Shakey's. Did y'all have a Shakey's?
I ain't never been a pizza person. So I mean, we went places because it was cheap, but I ain't never been a big pizza person.
Yeah, they got them cheese crackers. Oh wait, man.
What is that? Hold on. I can't see.
One with the red stick.
Oh yeah, they still got those. I get those sometimes too. Do y'all know what is good and shouldn't be, but is? The nachos you get like when you go to a game or something. It just be those chips and that cheese sauce with them pickled jalapenos.
I'm annoyed that I can't find that kind of cheese in the store to buy myself. You can't buy that cheese.
I found something. Hold on. At Walmart, they got this little 4-pack of cheese sauce. You gotta go to the Latina section and go get it in the little area where they have
the Ricos. Yeah, but that's not quite the one that I'm talking about to be at the stadium, though.
It's another one that's in a can.
It's a little more sharp cheddar-ness to it.
You just being bougie. You better go get that damn cheese sauce and pour it on your damn nacho.
I want that same cheese.
You want it to be a little sharp. You better put some of them jalapenos on there. Ain't quite the right. It ain't. See, she got extra. It's not quite the right consistency. It doesn't have that umami. It's cheese.
I want the same flavor. That's like I don't like Twinkies no more because they don't taste like they did when I was a kid. They done changed them. That ain't it. I don't want that.
They changed a lot of stuff. I'm just saying.
LB said about and those animal crackers. They still sell animal crackers.
Still sell animal crackers.
They dry as
was the
hell, but I
dry.
would tear them
There was
suckers
the
up.
driest ass little biscuit crackers ever
And they
in life.
still the dry ass.
Them cookies, your spit
No, the
didn't even
oatmeal
make
cookies
them
with the
damn
pink
dry. They
frosting.
were still. Them animal crackers were like eating sand.
Hold up. Remember back in the day when hold up. You know you old when you had those sugar smack
The sugar
cereal,
smacks.
and then you got old and they look like bugs. Now you don't want to eat them.
You talking
No.
about the cereal?
I didn't never think they looked like
It
bugs.
still
People
look
say
like
it all the time.
roaches.
I ain't never seen no bug that look like that.
Well, there are no snuggers, snuggers, so whatever you call that cereal.
Honey Smacks, Sugar Crisps. No,
Well,
Golden
yeah, that's
Crisps,
it.
Sugar
That's
Smacks, and
nasty.
Honey
That's
Smacks.
some nasty cereal.
That
When they
cereal
would
good.
put the same kind of cereal under different names to make you eat them. King Vitamin
Was Captain Crunch?
without sugar.
Mm.
King Vitamin cereal. It's got the same consistency as Captain Crunch, but it wasn't sweet. It was like a Cheerio. It tasted like a Cheerio, but it was consistency of Captain Crunch. Which
Okay.
means if you put some milk on it, it cut the roof of your mouth up when you ate it because they was not getting soft no time soon either.
But that's like Apple Jacks was good back in the day. Apple Jacks don't taste the
They
same.
still good.
Nah, they don't taste like Apple Jacks.
They changed them a little bit.
They always change the formula. You know, as time passes, you got to get gluten free and light sugar. And we grew up on red dye 40. We grew up on chemicals. We grew up on real sugar. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on wheat. Nobody gluten free. What of that? We gotta get cage free, range free. We grew up on cages, chickens in cages, cows in pens, red dye 40, sugar, corn syrup. Now these babies is eating air. That's why they sick. They ain't got nothing. They weren't introduced to nothing. We had the entire chemical family before we got 15. So by the time you got between that and drinking out the water fountain, you're not drinking out the water fountain, drinking out that hose that's coming out your house that's been sitting outside that the dogs been peeing on, like that's the best water in life.
That's how back in the day. Yep, you would sure enough pick that thing
Now
up.
these kids have to have bottled water and it has to be filtered through the arms of an angel with unicorn hair. The hell?
Yeah.
Hey, what is that? Never
Yeah, it's
mind.
just not the same no more.
What is
They
that in
don't
the background
understand.
right there?
And I'm cool. I mean, I understand as times change, we have to adapt and we want our kids not to have to go through the stuff we went through. And I'm sure a lot of us grew up with undiagnosed diseases, disorders, and things because that just wasn't back in the day what you were doing. Now everybody, you remember when all of a sudden everybody ADHD was a thing. ADHD, ADD, and the different letters and alphabets. And I'm like, we didn't grow up with that. We didn't grow up with attention deficit disorder or hyperactivity. We didn't grow up with that. Sit your little bad ass down. Even teachers will tell you that. Find you something to do.
But see, now these days, the kids, like LB say, kids don't even go outside no more. You know, they barely go out there because they so stuck on a computer or phone or
All
TV.
them games, yep.
You know, they don't know what it is to go out there and throw some rocks in the water or climb trees and jump a fence, play dodgeball, hopscotch. They don't know nothing about
They
that
don't do
stuff.
none of that no
They
more.
just
I'm
want to
like,
sit
kids
down
just
there
be.
and their brains, majority of them got wear glasses from just staring at a screen.
I mean, the little kids probably smarter than we are.
You remember the
Let me see what that is.
McGill?
Oh, when they had the hot and cold separate.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody want that. It's not the lettuce not good to your hamburger and wilted it a little. What's wrong with you? Nobody want no crispy, fresh ass lettuce on top of a hamburger. That'll make it cold.
Hold up, Robert said the kids don't know what it is to be from the country and having to haul water and milk jugs when the well went out.
They don't know nothing about no outhouse.
Nope.
Going out to your grandmama's house and where the bathroom outside. As well,
I don't
I
know
would not
anything
see.
about that.
Even I was a little put off by having to go to the bathroom outside. I went
Yeah.
down to
No, you know
you
how old
go
I am? Who is this funeral in somebody's living room?
Who?
A funeral in somebody's living room.
Oh yeah,
Oh
when they
yeah,
had the
somebody's
Walk
repast
in
in
the house
somebody's
and
house.
the casket's right there.
Yep.
You walk in the door.
Back in the day, the funeral, the place that they would take the body, they would bring it to your house and set the funeral up in your living room. And they would have a repast where they go look at the body in somebody's house. And then they would come from the funeral home, would come pick the body up from the house and take it to the thing. Sure would.
Body at the house all day long. It might be 2 days if they want to do a 2-day viewing.
Yep.
The
Just
mom and
body
dad
sitting in the
was
living
the
room.
doctor. They diagnosed
Propped up in front of
everything.
the piano.
Back in the day, you skin your leg up, you sit up there, spit was damn near sporing. You be out playing, and if I go inside, she ain't gonna let me back out. So you can lick your finger and wipe that shit off and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You all right? Nah, I'm all right. Get home, your mom, what's wrong with your leg? Why your socks all bloody? I wasn't coming in the house. You wasn't about to leave me in. Now, you ain't say that. Now, back in the day, now I'm not, and I'm not picking on people. I'm not picking on kids for the day. But back in the day, if we look like we want to think about at one point in our life sucking our teeth after our parents said something to us, we have to go collect up our teeth out the hall and then go sit down and think about we should be sorry because they knocked our teeth out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
These
What
were
is that?
delicious.
Y'all remember back when them Flintstone vitamins first came out? We thought it was candy.
Oh,
we
we
was
would
healthy
tear
as
them
hell.
up. Mom and dad be like, where all that Flintstone vitamins go? We done ate them jumping. Now it's 4 of us in the house,
Be
right?
healthy as hell. Took all the vitamins.
We would eat them.
You know, back in the day, hey, what no snacks in the house? What no bags of chips?
No.
What none of that? What no little Debbie's? It was food that your mama done cooked. And unless you didn't want to go in there and heat it up, and didn't have no microwave, so you couldn't make a plate, just heat it up. You had to figure out how to eat that shit cold. Why you think so many else can eat cold food now?
That's right. We didn't have microwaves. We didn't have that.
Didn't have microwave,
No.
didn't have no snack cabinet. Unless you want to make you a bowl of cereal for your snack, you gonna have to eat some
My
cold dinner
granny
food.
was a snacker, so I can't say that. It was all kinds. It was snacks and candies all over the house.
Now, I was a fat kid. My mama didn't buy none of that extra stuff.
I didn't
Now,
want none
I
of
didn't
it.
make
It was
myself fat.
everywhere.
I was fat.
You don't want what's there. So I wasn't a candy eater because it was candy in the bathroom. My granny had candy everywhere. So I ain't
No,
candy.
my grandmama, no.
That interests me.
No, we had cookies, and my mama would give us each 3 cookies.
Unless I ask for something
Right.
specific, I'm not about to laugh at you in the 3 cookies. Unless I ask for something specific. Unless I ask, Mama, can you buy me a bag of chips? She wasn't gonna buy no big bag. She was gonna buy the smallest bag she could find.
Yeah, boo.
Unless I ask for something specific, and wasn't no snacks in there.
To
Because
this
she wasn't a
day,
snacker.
To this day, what I do? Let me get 3 cookies.
And then she'll come back and get 3 more. I'm like, why don't you just get the 6 in the beginning? She'll come over here. We'll have a pack of Oreos. And she'll be like, here, baby, I'm just going to get 3 cookies. 20 minutes later, I'm going to get 3 cookies. That's 6.
My granny had, she had Fig Newtons, strawberry Newtons, the peanut butter. What's the
Nutter butter? The Nutter butter cookies.
The cookie with the chocolate on one side and the white on the other side.
Duplo. I think they were Duplo cookies.
The duplex. My papa always bought me cheese balls or cheese curls, so I did have them. And then, but then my granny had pork rinds. She had the crackers called chicken biscuits. She loved chicken biscuits.
Chicken biscuits.
They still got them in Walmart. I like them. If you gonna eat something, they got they got flavor to them. So if you want to eat something else, yeah, I like chicken biscuit crackers. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you, this was my grandmother's snack. If she made cornbread, because she made cornbread all the time, my grandmother would go in there and get a glass crumble up some cornbread,
Kush.
Put the
pour some buttermilk on top
buttermilk
of it, put some
and
sugar in
sugar.
it, and sit there and eat it. That was her snack. And I'm sitting there looking at her like,
My granny's brother ate that, but he ate a whole pan of cornbread. He had a whole pan.
she would sit there and get a glass, like she was about to sip it, and get a glass and put it in there and put cold buttermilk. It wasn't cooked, it was cold buttermilk and sugar, and stir it up and watch her show, drink her coffee, and eat this. And I'm sitting there looking at her like,
My uncle didn't even put sugar. He just ate hot cornbread, cold buttermilk.
and my grandmother could drink coffee from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. and not miss a beat of sleep. She drank coffee all day. I don't give it. It was in Alabama, so it was hot.
Hold up. Robin said, I can remember going to the bread store and getting the fresh bread before it went to the store.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You went to when you get your meat, you didn't go to the store, you went to a butcher.
Oh, what's up, Violet? I'm going to put the stream thing down. I want to get up
You
here.
went to a butcher.
We talking about back in the day, old stuff.
Hey, Violet.
Go places.
Yeah, Miller wafers and doodads.
I still love
Remember-
Miller. I don't know what a doodad is. I gotta look that up. What's a doodad?
It's hold on.
You remember Montgomery Woods?
Yep.
Montgomery Woods. And what's that thing? JC Murphy's? Is it Murphy's? JC Murphy's.
Oh, Chex Mix.
Yep.
Bottle caps and pop rocks. You can buy them at the Five Below store. They still had those.
Yeah, you still get that.
We never had that, but my granny made homemade Chex Mix.
It's Chex snack mix.
I ain't never
My
heard
granny
of that.
my granny made
Zayers, I
homemade
remember
trash.
Zayers.
Oh, what was the name of that store? Service merchandise.
Service merchandise, I remember that.
What was the name of that electronics store that went out of business?
Circuit City.
Circuit City.
Circuit City was the beast, and Radio Shack.
Yep. Is they still at Radio Shack?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Radio Shack is gone.
I
But
guess
Circuit
Best
City,
Buy took over for Radio Shack.
Circuit City was the beast. King Syrup, you can get some King Syrup down in Louisiana. You can still get that.
Alligator syrup was nasty.
What's that?
Alligator syrup.
I don't know what that is.
It was nasty. I hated it. It was
Rose's store. They actually got one. I just seen one of them stores. Where I see that store at? Was I in Maryland? It's in Maryland in Marlow Heights, Iverson Mall in Maryland.
I remember the name Woolworth, but I don't remember ever going to
alligator syrup.
Mm-mm.
And it only came in when I wait a minute. When I was younger, it
That's some
only
good
came in
syrup.
this dark one right here. They have all that other stuff. It just had this
Yeah.
dark one.
like that.
That was nasty.
I
Oh,
like
yeah,
that syrup. That
Woolworth
is so good.
And Kmart's. Well, Kmart's just
Nasty.
Woolworth. I remember Woolworth.
You might as well pour some molasses on your food and try to eat that.
Now I cook with molasses, but I don't want no syrup. I don't want
I
molasses.
want it on my
syrup.
pancakes though, or my biscuit.
I want syrup. I don't want no. I don't want it.
All the good stores and the reasonable price stores are all gone.
I mean, the log cabinet used to be good, but now it's nasty.
Who?
I think it's
Oh, the
log.
syrup.
Yeah, log cabin maple, but
They used to have Coca-Cola. Used to actually have cocaine in it,
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
which is why it was called Coca-Cola.
my great grandmother's
Not
oldest
everybody was
child
a crackhead
died
back in
from
the day.
Coca-Cola. She had an overdose from Coca-Cola when she was 2 years old.
Used to have cocaine in it. Syrup. There was actual narcotics. That's why they tell you, right? That's why they used to tell you with certain cough medicines and certain medicines, it was non-narcotic because there used to be actual narcotics, morphine, cocaine, opium, things like that, in over-the-counter medicines that you could buy at the drugstore.
Mm.
That's why they started saying non-narcotic cough syrups because they had to take stuff out.
I like
That's
them. They
the
still
chicken
sell them.
biscuits.
White pork and KOOLAID. The hell? RC.
What is
Y'all
that?
remember Hawaiian Punch?
Yeah.
with the little
chicken
man.
biscuit. Oh, okay.
I like the
Bobby
tea.
said
What's it called?
white pork and
Tahitian
Kool-Aid.
treat.
Tahitian treat, baby.
RC Cola.
Now that was my grandmother's. Now she would take
My
a
great
Pepsi.
grandma drank Tab because she had diabetes.
McCory's and Rather Store.
She would take. Some stores are regional. Some stores weren't nationwide.
KB said, well, hell, you can clean a car battery off the acid off with soda. Yeah, I know that.
My dad
Clean
always
the toilet with a can of soda too. Just pour Coke in there and walk off.
my dad would never drink Coca-Cola because they said they used to in military they move blood off the grounds with that. And they said fire department still does it from this day.
Say who?
Yeah, Coca-Cola. They just take it and use that to remove the blood.
Yeah, if it can remove acid, sure, it can remove blood. But it's sticky. I mean, it wasn't. It's not necessarily a good way to do it because after it dries, it's sticky and nasty. But yeah, it can remove. It was just trying to let you know how corrosive. We know it's bad for us. Stop showing the shit it can eat up. People still gonna drink it. That's why they were doing stuff like that.
One chip said, my mother used to drink RC Cola, then she went to Pepsi. A lot of people went to Pepsi. My mom used to drink
Because back in the day, they used to say that Coke had cocaine in it, and it did. But when they reformulated and took the cocaine out, people still just stuck with Pepsi. It's all nasty to me. I don't like. The only brown soda I like is Dr. Pepper.
What do it taste like a Dr. Pepper?
Huh?
Does what tastes like a Dr. Pepper? A Tab? No.
A who?
No, she said it tastes like a Dr. Pepper.
No, Tab tasted like
a cola. Tab is a cola.
A Coke, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So cola.
Tab was one of that. It was sugar free. It was back in the day when saccharin first came out. It was before Diet Coke.
Well, there was a soda that tasted like Dr. Pepper though. I can't remember what it was though. What was the soda?
Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb tasted like Dr. Pepper.
Mr. Pibb tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Why do people drink ginger ale when they don't have real ginger in it?
Somebody said, now I saw this on TikTok, so I don't know if it's the truth or not. You can try it when you get home. But somebody said if you take a Sprite and put a splash of Coke in there, it tastes like a ginger ale.
All right.
I don't think
I gotta go up for the challenge.
It probably
So I don't know if it does.
DC, go ahead.
Go for the challenge and try it.
You know, TikTok will have your ass doing something stupid, so I'm just saying. I would say it looked like it, but I don't know if it tastes like it.
It depends on the ginger ale you want it to taste like. If it's regular ginger ale, yeah.
Oh, A&W
it ain't gonna taste like it. Burners is
because ginger ale, by proxy of what it is, should have ginger in it. And neither Sprite nor Coke has ginger in it. So it could taste like ginger ale. That's just me. But I guess if you don't know what you're tasting, I guess, I don't know.
Stacy say Fresca.
Fresca was the grapefruit soda.
For the sickness.
You had Fresca and Diet Fresca, and it was supposed to be really refreshing.
And what was the other one? Squirt.
And it was kind of cloudy looking.
Too.
So you was drinking some cloudy stuff.
There was Sprite, 7-Up, and then there's another one that was clear. What's the other clear soda?
Sprite, 7-Up, Squirt, not Squirt. Sprite, 7-Up.
Squirt was the Squirt was the what you call it one, wasn't he?
Sierra Mist.
Oh, they still got Sierra Mist. I mean, Squirt was like Fresca. It was a grapefruity kind of soda.
LB say ginger ale helped with the sickness. That's why I don't like ginger ale.
Well, no, ginger ale with ginger ale. The ginger root is good for upset stomachs and issues like that. It's good for that.
Yeah, but it don't have no ginger. It don't have no ginger in the ginger ale.
Chips.
If you look that up, it don't have no ginger.
I kind of remember that.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, Lorraine.
Oh, he gone.
You ever seen them?
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
Potato chips? What?
That must be up north.
Must be. I ain't never seen them before.
Upstairs.
Sorry about that. Jack.
Eat them up, Jax. Eat them up.
He swear he is a shit Rottweiler Doberman pit. Now I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out his name. Come here, Cujo.
You said Cujo.
Ooh, I found something I want to order and try.
I wonder if they still like. What the hell is that? Why is it pink? I like the color.
New butter caramel.
What is that?
Butter caramel Pringles.
Butter pecan.
Butter caramel.
Butter caramel.
I might like that though, because I like the sweet and salty thing.
I don't like the caramel.
Yeah, I want to try that.
I just don't like Pringles. I'm not a Pringle person.
If you didn't share your now and later, you wasn't a good friend.
Well, I wasn't your friend. Don't be coming up with no money.
Don't come at me with my, I'm at my
Say
own
hi.
now.
Say hi.
My own now, ladies.
Say hi.
Jack.
His ear lift up.
Goodbye. But you know what? Let me tell y'all something.
Birthday cake Pringles. What?
I'm gonna tell y'all how old. Let me tell you why I'm old. Jack. Tell you why I know I'm old. Because I don't think you should have to share everything. I just think you should be able to say no. When somebody come up to you and you eating something and they're like, "Can I have a piece?" No. Can I have a chip? No. You should be able to say no.
That's why kids started licking their stuff.
What she say?
She said that's why kids start licking their stuff. You should be able to say no.
You still want some?
You stupid.
No.
That's what they used to do.
They still do it from this day.
Well, y'all please look at what you're doing to the dog. That's what's wrong with him now.
Quit bothering him.
Oh my
Look
God.
how he's looking at you.
He comes to me.
Mushy. Come say hi to Jax. Say hi, Jax.
Hi. Hey, Boogie. You can't never see Margot's face though.
You know what? Put your,
it's because his face is he's dark in the middle. All his brown.
Right. It looks like he has something right here.
Yeah. All his brown and black is right in the middle. So you
they can see one another. Bring it up just on the screen. Just both of y'all.
Say hello.
See what they'll do.
Say hi.
Uh-oh. He sees something.
Oh, that Lisa
his ear lifts up.
Of your now latest.
You tell Stan I sure will. Now I'm not gonna give you none of my chocolate now laters because they don't sell them no more. And if I can find some chocolate now laters, I'm gonna be stingy with my wife.
You've been on Amazon.
No, they got them.
Been on Amazon, Lisa. Amazon.
Shut up, because I'm about to go on Amazon right now. Y'all keep talking.
LB said
chocolate and vanilla.
LB got 5 siblings, and she said enough is enough for sharing. I know that's right, because it was 4 of us.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I do have siblings, but I was not raised with them. So I share just fine. But I have the art of saying no, that's mine down to a science.
Don't you?
So I'm sorry. Because people always think you're supposed to get them. So I was working in Walmart. A few years after I had Nick, I was working in Walmart. And in Walmart, they had a Subway. Now, I don't always want to eat bread like that. And I didn't have a long time, so I got one of the Subway pizzas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't like pizzas a lot, but I figured it out. So I got just cheese, black olives, and bacon bits. That's all I wanted on there. And after the first slice, I just ate the toppings anyway. However, I'm down to my last slice of pizza. I'm already working in Walmart, so you know I'm miserable. Okay. So one of my coworkers come up and she's like, "Can I have that?" No. Well, you're supposed to share with me. Sharing is caring. Girl, I ain't in kindergarten. This pizza was $3.
Damn.
somebody come ask for your last slice though? It's one thing to
Ask
walk up
for your
and
last
got
chip.
the whole thing.
Don't put
Got
your
a
hand in
half
my
of
plate,
it.
get my French fry, and swipe your little funky French fry with my ketchup. Don't do that.
Damn.
No.
You ain't share.
First of all, I don't eat the hand everybody. I don't like everybody. I don't know
No,
where your
so
hands have
you
been.
take your piece and then you just get him.
No.
Or you give him a piece.
Why
Because
do
you
people
don't have
like?
your own. Let me tell you something. If I done scratched my little, I was in college, so you was scratching pennies together. If I done scratched my little pennies together to get my fries, to get my hot fries, and to get my chicken wings, my fried chicken wings, you gonna come bring your broke ass in there, and I know you got money because you sitting up there telling folks you got money. When you get in front of me, you all of a sudden broke and hungry. Well, you gonna stay hungry and broke messing around with me. If I done scraped my little pennies together, guess what?
Oh.
You better stand here and smell it. You'll
But
get
I
fed.
said, Lisa Stan said you must have known my
Y'all
mother
been there
because she
begging
would
was
definitely
always
tell
the
you
single
no,
person with
and
no
you're not
kids.
getting any.
And don't keep asking
the
me.
same job making the same money, and the single person with no kids is always asking you for something.
Yes. They don't have the
How come you
chocolate
don't
ones.
have
I'm on Amazon right now. They got the banana ones. They don't have the chocolate now labels. They got
do have.
chocolate
I've
punch
seen them. I'm
now
gonna find
labels.
them for you and
They
send them
got
to you.
pineapple now labels.
They do have chocolate because I've definitely
Yeah,
seen them.
they've been had pineapple
Chocolate and vanilla.
for how long I can remember.
I'm looking on Amazon right now,
Or
y'all.
maybe it was on 19.
Let me Google it. No, let me Google it.
I'll find where I found them.
Let me Google it.
My chips, remember Dax hair grease?
They still wear that stuff. You want your shit to lay down slick?
They still
You
have
want
that?
to look like slick back window? You better go get you
Who
some
is that
Dax.
green? That
No,
blue
you remember
grease?
dog mange?
Who?
Dog mange.
Remember that?
It was this stanky hair grease. It smelled like sulfur and butt cracks.
Oh, sulfur? You said
it was supposed to make your hair grow.
You could tell your dog is lazy. Okay.
Him just lovable.
But why is he always barking like he the big bad wolf? Or that's not the
Because he
one.
also want to kill somebody who's trying to break in his house.
Dax hair grease. I remember that.
if you find the line, just text it to me. Because I don't see it even when I Googled it. I can see the paper. Look. Hold on. That's the paper. But I haven't seen a chocolate now in a hot minute.
She said, Robin said, remember Crown Royal?
Oh, Crown Royal's still there. Now they got all kind of Crown Royal. They got Crown Royal peach, Crown Royal apple, Crown Royal vanilla.
Remember the damn, what was that crack in the bottle?
What? Oh, Cisco.
Remember Cisco?
Cisco was a bottle of bad decisions.
Yeah, Cisco got a hold of me one time.
I'm just going to sit here and let that go. I ain't got nothing. Oh, y'all remember the good and plenty candy? That was licorice candy.
My
White
grandma-
I eat that. That's nasty.
That's one of my grandma's favorite candies.
I can't remember stuff back then.
Slim Jims. Hold on, because I'm looking at candy now. When they show me the Nile, they show different.
I never could get with the Chico sticks. I could never get with them.
Your Chico stick. Oh,
Like Chico sticks, Mary Jane's.
I couldn't get
What
into
was that
that.
other peanut butter one?
Because if you didn't like peanut butter, you wasn't gonna be able to get into that.
You know what I like?
All them nasty.
The Boston baked beans.
I ain't like them either.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I like the Boston baked beans after they get stale because when they fresh, they hard as hell. It's like chewing on rocks. If you open the box up and let them sit there for overnight, they get soft enough for you to chew.
Where you going to sleep?
Hold on. Bye-byes.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hold on, look, y'all. Look, apples. Y'all see?
I remember them.
I ain't like none of that.
Wait,
your
those
cigarettes on that over there?
Taffy, right?
Cigarettes.
Look, the kits. Oh, you know what? I bet they got chocolate kits. Because kits were like Nihilators, but smaller.
Really?
I'm gonna see if they got chocolate kits. But see your candy, you see your
Oh yeah, the candy
you see your
cigarettes. I like
cigarettes?
candy cigarettes. Those things taste good. And then the candy things in the straw.
Oh, y'all, look at the old candy bars.
Well, none
I
of them
still
my
eat
jam.
zeros. Hold on, let me see if they got the kits.
She gonna make me go get me some daggone Three Musketeers or something.
Ew.
I want the
Rico,
ice chocolate, and I can't
huh?
find it. No, oh, I seen it on Amazon. Ice chocolate. It comes in little squares. It comes in silver or red or
Now
silver or
they sell
blue
all this
pie.
candy, but they won't sell the good
It's-
candy.
Y'all really looking at the damn candies.
Sure is.
Rico, how you doing? They over there looking up old ass candy. You know they old as hell.
Ain't you
No,
older than me, sir?
I can remember
Oh,
not,
I
not
don't know
one
none
old
of them.
candy.
Lisa Stan said he thought there were stale when they were getting soft Boston baked
No, they
beans.
are getting stale, but see, they easy to eat when they're a little stale because they softer. I like the way they taste, but when they fresh, they hard as hell.
I thought it'd be stale when it get hard though.
They actually get
They
soft.
fresh
No,
when
they
they hard.
candy get soft. So
That's just the opposite.
Well, I mean, normally stuff gets hard when it gets stale, but for whatever reason,
Rico, that's another challenge you can do.
What's that?
You got to
Uh,
do the challenge with the Sprite and the Coke, and then you got to do the challenge with the baked beans getting hard after sitting out. I
getting
guess. I mean,
soft.
getting soft.
I already got sick earlier for eating the caramel cheeseburger. That was horrible.
Caramel cheeseburger.
Yeah, I
why
did
would you
that
do that?
today
Look,
because Robert called me out on. I mean, told me to
What
do
look,
is
it.
that?
I
Where's
never
Diane?
seen
What's
them
the
they
matter?
before.
like violators.
Leave it alone, the guinea piggy.
Charleston
Leave
chews,
her
peanut
alone. She's not
chews,
bothering you.
Necco coins. I got them right now. Hold up. I was just eating them today.
They right there.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandmother
Go
loves
get it.
Necco wafers. My
You drinking
grandma's
water?
favorite candy are Mike and Ike's. What's the one that Lisa just said?
Which one?
The
Oh,
licorice.
y'all remember
Coated
Jujubes?
What was the candy coated licorice?
Juju beans.
Oh, baby, be careful. Man,
Dang, what was it
here.
called?
No,
What's that darn thing called? Them candy coated licorices. She liked them.
good
She
and
liked,
plenty.
Hey, why
yeah,
your
good and
finger?
plenty.
Because I cut it off the count.
Not while I'm on it and not on
Like
there.
Yeah.
she likes
These right
Skittles.
here.
Regular black licorice.
It was good and plenty, Leilani.
Yeah, good and plenty.
I was just eating these things.
And it's one more licorice candy.
Woo. Jujube. What is that?
Jujube is
That's like candy you get at the
gummy thing, but it's kind of a hard, it's a tough gummy.
The necklace candies?
Oh yeah. That was just sugar.
I like the pixie sticks.
The who?
These jokers hard.
That's funny.
Mike and Knights, I ain't like them.
Oh,
I like
chocolate
Mike and Knight.
chew. I bet that's what that is. Oh wait a minute.
You know what? That's why I hate being old. Cause all the good stuff that we grew up with, they don't have no more. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Lemon heads.
A lot of stuff
I
they
used to
don't have
like, did
no
you ever
more
have
that
the
was
chewy
good.
lemon heads? I used to like the
Heck.
chewy lemon heads.
Yeah.
They still got them.
We just have to come to the realization, y'all, that we old and it's okay. So my sister said, y'all remember Harmony?
Who?
How many corn?
Harmony. They're like grits. Grits are the small, dried up corn kernels. Hominy are the big white corn because they puffed up.
I
I'll
don't
show
know.
you.
Yeah,
Hold
Tell
on.
the boo.
What?
I
Tell
like
the
hominy
boo.
corn.
The
The other,
I wasn't all that fond.
all right. Munch Chip said the milk duds, lemon heads,
I've never seen them, Rico.
ice cube. What is
Boy,
those?
That's hominy.
these are so good.
Mm-mm.
Ice cube. The candy is it leaves a cooling sensation in your mouth when you eat it.
Yeah, but the chocolate is very rich,
Yeah,
but it's
it leaves
very
like a
good too.
cooling sensation in your mouth when you eat it.
Probably said her brothers and their friends used to take the jawbreakers and throw them at each other's heads. Retarded.
Because they been knocked each other the hell out with them jawbreakers. Them
I
things was
still eat
hard.
grits.
And they was too big for your mouth. I never understood the jawbreakers that was too big for your mouth. What you supposed to lick one side of it till it got small enough to go in your mouth?
They be
I
all
Mm-mm.
never
day
understood
looking
it.
at it because it's about this big.
I never understood that. So I don't know.
Me either.
You remember
Raylo
it
said
was
he
a
still
white
eat grits.
candy that you
I
put in
like
your
grits
mouth
that
and
just
it would
made
get all
right.
fizzy and bubbly?
Who?
It was some kind of a white candy. So when you put it in your
Oh,
mouth, it get all
yeah,
fizzy and
it
bubbly.
called fizzy candy. Hold on, let me bring that
No,
up.
it was
I don't
called
remember
like,
that one.
I don't know, Zap or Zots or
I like
Yeah,
grits. I mean, grits have to be cooked.
And
You
that
can't
was
be
some
playing
Zap.
with grits.
I
Because
heard of
grits
that.
taste like eating sand if you don't cook them right.
Oh, they.
But grits are good. Cheese.
fizzy candy.
Get some grits made with some cream and some cheese and some butter, salt and pepper, and then get you a good egg and chop it up in there. Baby. See, that's how I know I'm old, the way I'm talking about food.
I liked Raisinets when I was little, and then when I got older, I didn't like them no more.
I like raisins. I like raisins. I like dried fruit anyway, So you dip it in some chocolate, I'm extra happy.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know. I mean, we laugh and joke about getting old, but I'm glad we got old. I mean, because when we were young was fun.
Y'all
And we
remember
were,
this?
what's that?
Yeah, we used to do the most
Back it up a
dumbest
little bit,
things
baby.
when we were younger.
That bubble gum.
That was
Big
hard, wasn't it? Wasn't it real
Yeah,
hard?
and you had to suck it a little bit because it had candy on the outside.
them things was old.
How many licks does it take to
Is
get
these
to the
what you
center of
talking
a
about,
Tootsie
Leilani?
Roll Pop? 1,
1, 2,
2,
3. Crunch.
3.
3.
3.
Y'all remember the fun dips?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was the
that's
sugar on top of
right.
sugar. That's the messed up part
It
about
had
it.
white
It was a
stuff in it,
sugar
and it would get
stick
all
that
foamy.
you
Yeah,
licked and dipped
white
in the
stuff
most sugar.
inside of it.
Hold
Yeah.
up. Y'all remember these? This was nasty, but we used to get them. Y'all remember these?
Them
Oh,
wax
that
I
lips.
used to love them wax
lips.
lips.
Yeah,
Yep.
it always tastes like a little like it was good. I like it.
Yeah, I remember the soda bottles.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
The wax soda bottles. It was liquid candy inside of
They
wax,
still got them lip
and
and
they look like
sips or
soda
lip and
bottles.
lips, something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
And
Lip
people,
lip.
we would chew the wax that's on the outside because it didn't have a flavor, and eat the candy on the inside. You would eat it like that.
Mm-hmm.
We ate all kind of shit. So
Hold up, I got another one. Hold on. Remember I just bought this the other day. Hold on.
which one?
I'm gonna taste it.
Which one?
Wax fingernails? I ain't never had no wax fingernails.
What, baby? I don't. Oh,
Mhm.
oh.
I seen them.
No, I'm gonna show them to you. Hold on. Y'all remember the little candies? That I don't. And they might have been called soda pops or something. But hold on.
It came in a little bag with different flavor, like root beer and cream soda.
Right here. Hold
Oh,
on.
you talking
See,
about
look.
them. Oh, y'all both brought up the same thing.
Yep. They were wax bottles. I don't see the one that had the Coke in it, but it was one. Here we go. Is this the
I
one?
like the gummy Coke bottles. That's the ones that I used to like.
Oh, that's the Haribo. That's the one right here. Look. This one. Leilani.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That one.
all right. Y'all remember these? I just picked these up. So let me take them out the box. The bag.
Oh, remember bottle caps?
Sound like I'm about to do one of them videos. Y'all remember these?
I didn't like them.
I never understand it. Do they go on cake or people just actually eat?
You just eat. That's the same things they used to put on cakes, though, but they did different shapes and designs. But it was the same thing. It's just a piece of sugar.
Yeah.
I ain't like
Mm.
that.
Well, you supposed to peel them off the paper, and I'm kind of I don't like stuff on my candy.
You know when you
Oh
was a kid,
yeah,
you ate that paper. Stop it.
there's
Huh?
that old candy.
You know when you was a kid, you ate paper and all. You wasn't up there
Bottle
trying to
cap.
peel all the paper off the
Not
back
no
of
more.
Oh
that
no,
thing.
I don't.
I
Okay,
be
yeah,
making
bottle
sure.
cap. I
You want
remember
some of
them.
that?
I remember.
No, thank you.
They're good.
Lisa, did you see the bottle caps?
I mean,
Yes.
I used to like them.
this got paper on. I can't play that.
DC, you got nostalgia if you eating that and go ahead and eat that paper like you used to. You can't be bougie.
I think all y'all bougie,
I'm gonna give some to Nick.
except
What he do?
DC. She's
He
not
gonna look at me
bougie.
like, what
She
is
just
that?
ghetto.
DC being bougie right now, talking about she don't want the paper on that candy that comes stuck on paper. She better eat that paper.
They had a candy store in Atlantic City. That's why I picked these up. These old ones in that. And those dots. That's what they call, right? Dots. I don't even know what they call.
Yeah, I think those were called dots.
Bottle caps. Yeah, those were good. Candy buttons.
This thing had broke, so I sent it back.
Remember the shoe
You were
British
supposed to
night?
get the one that didn't
Oh
come
yeah,
like that.
BK.
You were supposed to make it in the one you make. We had
Oh,
already read that it was gonna break. That's why we said we wasn't gonna buy it because it was gonna be
What
broken.
happened?
He talking about he ordered it and it broke. He wasn't supposed to order it. We already knew it was gonna break.
Oh, yeah, I
you
gotta
know,
order mine
here's the
tonight.
thing. When I got it, got the box, you can hear it like, like. I said, let me open this. It had the
All right,
longest
guys.
needle in there.
We're gonna
I
get
said,
up
I ain't
off
never
of
seen that
here.
needle that long.
How long we been on here? Oh,
We've been on here.
almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I ain't realize. We gonna
I told him, I
get
said,
off
yeah,
of
just
here.
send me
Thank
back
y'all
my
for
money.
talking and listening. Talking about, you know you old when you about to get up off of here and go night night.
Thank you
Raylo's
guys
definitely
so much
old.
for hanging out with us. Thank you, Leilani and Rico, for joining the panel and being old with us, even though y'all not as old as we are. Y'all gave a different perspective on
Nickel
that
wafers
old
don't taste
thing.
like cardboard.
But now I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people act old because they were raised by their
Pop rock.
grandparents too.
I like pop rock.
You got a lot of people who are not old but act old because they were raised by old people. So,
They got an old soul.
or as my grandmama said, they've been here before.
Yeah, that's what they say. You've been here before.
Yep.
All right, so I want to thank
been here
everybody for
before.
coming and joining us on You Know You Old When.
And in the comment down below, if you got something you old when you write it down in the comment. You might share some stories we don't know or that we might have forgot.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, when
I want
you
y'all to
rock
like,
'cause your back
comment,
hurt.
share, and subscribe. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everybody who came through the chat and talked with us. Thank you. Love y'all guys. So make sure y'all hit that notification bell, comment down below, share this video, subscribe if you like us. Y'all know the drill. We shouldn't have to say this all the time. So this is another Real Talk in the books. Get ready to go. It's your girl Lisa.
And DC KOOLAID.
We
Leilani
out.
and Rico.
Bizarre fools.
Leilani and Rico say bye-bye.
Coming in.
Ooh.
Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2 2 3 3. I'm on 10 again. Yeah, state your name. Big dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just
Raylo
did it
said I'm
again.
old enough close to Social Security.
Slap on
Oh, that's
everything.
right.
Okay,
Coming up, put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffee. Money clip I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch. I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most Cialis roll this broken whistles longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the game's enormous. What's an ass? Since she isn't gorgeous. Live my life last name, I'm Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know when knocking on the door. This came in, I came in, I came in. Did it like the Porsche's coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10, 10, 10. Yeah.